Hello again out there, all you losers with no lives watching some lame ass white dudes playing fantasy baseball. This is week 4 of the Fantasy Showboys. Let's jump right in with a trade alert. Bardo's back at it again, trading with his pops. The long ballers trade Masaharu Tanaka to Bernie's 64 Phillies non-champions for Jason Kipnis. Tanaka for Kipnis straight up. So you're going to see a lot of opinions about that trade coming up. So keep that in mind. Let's jump right into it. So the matchups this week left no suspense. Not one matchup had a point difference of less than 100 points. Nothing left for the imagination come Sunday. So the first matchup, Bernie 64 Phillies non-champions laid the whooping to Jeremy and Hebrew Hammer by a score of 853 to 718. Bernie's too good for us, so he didn't comment on it. But here's what Jeremy had to say about this week.
I'm a little late with my video, so I'm going to make it quick this week. I am definitely feeling the burn after that. Could use some antibiotics. I'd like to thank all of you fucks for telling Bernie to update his team so that he could bend me over like that. Bernie, if you're going to do that to me, please buy me dinner first next time.
Thanks, Jeremy. Jeremy's had an up and down season so far. Loss, win, loss. And so far not looking too good for this next week. So Jeremy's going to have to get off the schneid, and Bernie's making his appearance with the first win of the season for the 64 Phillies. The next matchup, we got two perennial playoff contenders. Peter and his jabroni squad took on Scotty and the Weiss guys. Final score, 974 to 762 in favor of Peter. Peter, give us your thoughts.
Yeah, so that was just a video of the train that I'm currently running through this league right now. So I thought I'd put that in there. And now it stands, there's only 2 undefeated teams left. Me and Scott? No. Me and Eric? Nope. No, it's me and Corey. Wow. Corey, keep that up. Like to see it. Another team contending. Not even more than contending, being undefeated right now. I actually went back and looked at that trade we made towards the end of the year. I acquired Chris Bryant and David Price, but little do people know that I gave up Noah Syndergaard, Francisco Lindor, a bunch of young players that are contributing to his team right now. So I think that trade worked out for both of us. I think a lot of people, when that trade first happened, they were like, what the hell are you doing, Corey? And now you're just kind of saying, suck it, basically, because, it's working for both of us. And I'm glad we made that trade because, Chris Bryant, David Price, good contributors on my team. And I might have given up the nastiest pitcher in baseball, and Noah Syndergaard. I'd probably rather have him than David Price right now. So I'd just like to say that. So I'm 3-0, put up the most points again this week. If somebody still, the challenge is out there, somebody's got to put up more points than me this week. Maybe. We'll see. Had to make some moves that I didn't really want to make. Carlos Carrasco, unfortunately, hurt his hamstring covering first base yesterday when I just traded Felix Hernandez, so that kind of gives me a hole at pitching. So had to add Gio Gonzalez. Hopefully he can fill the role for me. I'm going to have to make a corresponding DL move and drop A.J. Pollock and move Carrasco to the DL when that happens. And then Michael Brantley, he's coming back. Hope he's getting activated either today or tomorrow, so it'll be nice to see how he can contribute to my squad this year. Taking on X Factor this week, you never really know what you're going to get. He's 0-3, but he's been known to win a lot of these games when people think he has no shot to win. He's also got a stacked lineup today. I've got like 5 people playing, and he's got 2 starts from Madison Bumgarner. So I wouldn't put it past him to give me a run for my money. Hopefully, my team can withstand the run he's going to make today and bounce back tomorrow. Another thing, the trade, Jason Kipnis for Tanaka. Don't really like the trade for Bernie. I don't see how that helps him. Jason Kipnis, on the other hand, probably one of the best second basemen in fantasy baseball. Don't like that trade at all. Don't know how it happened. I think a bunch of other people have been offering trades to Bernie, but apparently he only responds to Eric. Kind of goes with X Factor as well. So yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on with that. And I don't like the trade. On the other hand, yeah, there's 2 3-0 teams, and then just a bunch of 1 and 2 teams. Pretty weird, but it's week 3. See what happens. Eric, the long ballers, he's 2-1, but his team name, fun fact of the week, is the long ballers, yet he's 7th in the league in home runs right now. So playing more like the small ballers. So you might want to either change your team name, or hopefully some of your guys start hitting some more home runs, because being named the long ballers, being last in home runs, it doesn't really work out. So yeah, good luck this week, guys. We'll see if anybody can take me down this week, or if somebody can score more points than me this week. That'll be the kind of weekly goal. Good luck.
That's as candid as we've seen Peter in this league, man. He's the big swinging dick now, undefeated, 3-0. Took it to Scotty Martin this week. And by the way, Peter, leave the special effects to me. All right, I'm the special effects guy. All right. Talking about Scott. Scott, I'm warning you. This video better not be boring like your other ones. Commissioner Bartozik's daughter, Stella, had this message for you.
Scott, you're boring.
So, Scotty, what do you have for us?
This is Wise Guys checking in. Another week, another loss. Right now, currently losing by 200 points to Peter. 200 points. This is terrible. This is supposed to be my year, guys. My year where I win. And it was supposed to be easy. It wasn't supposed to be like this. 1 and 2? Why do you guys do this to me? I don't know how X Factor does this. I don't know how he's able to just lose constantly. It sucks. It's terrible. And I can't stand it.
Scott, stop crying. It's just a game.
Jess, it's not a game. This is life. This is life. It's hard. Another loss. Prince died this week. Prince is dead. I don't know what to do. Oh, so hard. Take it to the mother, to the field. Maybe I'm like my mother. She's never satisfied. Prince, talk to me. Why do we scream at each other? This is what it sounds like when doves cry, Prince. You're right. It's terrible. Looking now, Chris Bryant put up 100 points. 100 points this week. Peter, how do you do that to somebody? This is terrible, Peter. This is life-altering. My highest scorer this week was Corey Dickerson. No, Miguel Sano at 56. Peter's over here putting up Chris Bryant, 99. Matt Holliday Anthony Rizzo puts up 95. He had a terrible pitching week. And he has still lost by 200 points. 2-1. The wise guys. Not so wise, apparently. Not wise at all. Oh, I can't believe this is happening to me. Again, I can't believe it. Everyone's winning but me. It's just me and X Factor hanging down here at the bottom of the totem pole. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to keep it together, but I can't. I can't. This is what this league is doing to me. My wife doesn't think it's real. It's real. Oh, I'm just crying here. Oh. Looking at other people this week. At least Eric lost. That makes me feel a little better. Thanks, Corey. I'm getting sick of you, Corey, though. Go back to losing. It's like we switched teams, Corey. You and your terrible team giving me just the reversal of karma. Oh. Steven finally won. Congratulations, Steven. Welcome to the one-win club. Ooba-dooba-doo. Moo-moo-moo. Hebrew Hammers got beat. Take that, Jeremy. I hope you never win again for beating me last week. This is hurting me emotionally. Emotionally, guys. I can't do it anymore. I'm just stuck here. stuck in a rut. Just there's nothing else I could do, guys. I got stuck, me and my peanut butter. Fantasy baseball isn't supposed to be like this. It's turning into a heroin addiction. Wise guys checking out this week.
Scotty, I think both me and Stella will agree. Top-notch video, not boring at all. Way to step up your game. Scott also wanted to add this.
Hello, League. Sorry for my video yesterday. My emotions got the best of me. Anyway, we're supposed to talk about the trade that was made today. Tanaka for Jason Kipnis. Terrible trade for Bernie. Eric is the clear winner. Usually Bernie only trades with Eric. And actually, I think Bernie has only made trades with Eric. And usually they're bad for him. So, not surprising. Eric stole Jason Kipnis for nothing. Bernie got a pitcher with a torn UCL who's probably going to land on the DL 3 or 4 times this season. Maybe we'll have Tommy John. Won't be a keeper, and then he gave away a keeper for nothing. Don't like this trade at all. Think it's kind of ridiculous. Bernie, can you make trades with other people in the league, like Scott or Peter or Steven? Even X Factor. X Factor only trades with Eric too, so he's got like 2 secret numbers or something. Come on, Bernie. Let's go ahead. Make some other trades with teams. Let us know who you're looking for, at least. Hey, I'm looking to bolster this. This guy's on the block. Something. Let us know. Wise guys out.
After 2 straight losses, Scotty is a disheveled and broken man. We'll see how he responds. Big matchup this week. We'll get into that later. Scotty, great videos this week. We appreciate you losing the polos and the golf shades, man. Definitely video of the week candidate, man. Good work. The marquee matchup, the matchup of the week, we had Corey taking on Bardo. So let's see how that ended up. So the long ballers against Corey and the home plate collision. Final score, home plate collision 822 and the long ballers 718. A lot of things went down this week. Midweek, Corey and Jake Arrieta threw a no-hitter against Bardo. This is how Bardo reacted.
Meh.
Honestly, we were all watching how that game finished out to see if he'd get that no-hitter. Dropped a huge number on Bardo, and Bardo was not pleased, obviously. Let's hear his thoughts.
Alright, guys. I'm in a location that will not be named. Took it on the chin this week. And I'm looking to come back strong. I usually make this video a little earlier, but I'm already up good couple.
3-0.
Ran into a celebrity while I was here. You might know him as Home Plate Collision. Fan and league favorite. Yeah, imagine that I lose to him and I come and give him business.
I got lucky.
He didn't get lucky, he kicked my ass. So, looking to kick Jeremy's ass this week. I'll talk about my trade a little later. I'm going to start a new segment here. I think you'll enjoy it. Coming to you in just a little bit. But looking to come back strong, switching the lineup around a little bit, putting Mickey at first, third, and Edwin at first. I'm a little superstitious, and it's working. So as long as you get in those top 4 spots, that's all that matters in this league. So, but yeah, let's see if I can get back on that. And hopefully Scott didn't do a recap this week because he sucks ass at that. And yeah, so that's all I really got. Little guest appearance.
Anybody can give me business. Mason Verde, A Concourse, DIA. If you're flying out, I'm your guy.
Well, there goes the hidden name. He just let you know what it was. So go see him when you're flying out like I did. And I'll catch you guys later. Hopefully Long Ballers will be 3-1 next video. Commish out.
Yes, that was a cameo appearance by Corey in Bardo's video with Bardo talking about their matchup. This just gets crazier and crazier. Bardo wanted to add one more thing as he talked about, so check this out.
What's up, guys? Coming at you from a new segment called the Mile High Club. If you don't believe me, I am in the bathroom of an airplane. Yeah, Mile High Club, get at me. About the trade this week, acquiring Kipnis. I love it. He's off to a slow start. Tanaka's off to a hot start. My dad needed pitching. I needed second base. We both had plenty of both, so we made the deal. We'll see how it goes down the rest of the season. I honestly think it's going to go well both ways. Tanaka's got me a quality start each game. So a little Mile High Club trade report action coming at you. And again, good luck this week, Jeremy. Hey, this one's for you.
Only the Fantasy Showboys could turn something so awesome and sexy like the Mile High Club into fantasy baseball related nonsense. So Bartle's going to try to jump back in. So folks, you know what time it is. That leaves us one more guy, one more video. Undefeated Corey. Here he is.
Another week, another victory. I did not expect it. I knew I was facing a really tough opponent. Completely content with my starting staff, outside of Chris Archer. Great week. Somehow, I keep squeaking out these damn wins. So I beat Bardo this weekend, and now I gotta face his dad, who had an epic fucking week. Second highest point total. Obviously, Peter's got by far the most intimidating team that we've seen in a while, so props to Peter. But if I can knock out Eric and Bernie back to back, I mean, I can genuinely say that I feel the burn. I feel the burn. You know, Pooh Bear loves vodka. That's some French grain right there. I may pay for that later. With that, Bartosik had mentioned through group text message that he was considering whether or not the cocaine or my testicles were real. I know you're all intrigued right now. You keep looking. Oh, jeez, man, I got a lot of stuff up in that bitch. Good about her. Not too much, is it? You tell me if that's real or not. Bink! That's some balls, motherfucker. Good luck this week!
Is it just me, or is there just something magnetizing about watching Corey try to put together full sentences while completely drunk, enjoying his 3-0 start? It's just magic. It's magic. Well done, Corey. Hey, we got one last matchup to recap, and both these idiots are no-shows. Steven's going to get a pass. He has been quite the contributor to the Fantasy Showboys this year. And then the other one is the X Factor, and Jay, who hasn't done shit. Steven beat Jay 759 to 659 this week. For me to talk about, but we're really worried about our friend Jay. He hasn't responded with any videos. He hasn't just followed up. He hasn't talked shit. So folks, I'm going to put this out there. If you see this man, and that was a picture of Jay not too long ago. We did hire someone to professionally enhance his picture to show what he would be like right now. So again, we are begging, pleading with you. If you find Jay, please, please teach him how to play fantasy baseball because he fucking sucks right now. He's 0-3. Okay, this once proud champion is 0-3. He fucking sucks. He hasn't sent any videos. Okay, so please help Jay. Thanks. Moving on, let's preview week 4. First matchup we have the 1-2 Hebrew Hammer versus the 2-1 Long Ballers. Going to be a good matchup there. We have next up we have the 3-0 Jabroni squad led by Peter facing X Factor 0-3. So we got a 3-0 undefeated team taking on the 0-3 X Factor. Peter and Corey the only undefeated teams left. X Factor the only winless team left. Next matchup is what I'm going to call the matchup of the week. Two teams in desperate need of wins to turn their season around. Two guys that could absolutely be playoff contenders. Here's the matchup. Weiss guys 1-2 facing just a bit outside, also 1-2. Last matchup, 64 Phillies and Bernie 1-2 taking on the undefeated Corey and home plate collision. Guys, have a good week. Don't forget about Jay.